Good morning. This is for anyone in my community considering a swim spa. This is my gym, my home gym. And there is Wallace. He's the guardian of the golf course and has a perfect record of 100%. 100% of the people he barks at goes away. Anyway, I refuse to pay for lawn care and a gym membership when I have a gym right here. So on my breaks during work, I go out there and I pull weeds. So anyway, this is my swim spa and I absolutely love it. I can come in here and soak after a hard day in the yard, weed eating and edging and trimming and burning debris or whatever I might be doing. And those are the jets. I put my current against my window because I wanted to take advantage of the jet packs here in privacy and be able to view all of this. And I usually actually don't run my jets unless I'm looking for that extra workout. I find that kicking, holding onto that bar and kicking or locking my feet and doing my strokes is enough, and I get to enjoy the birds. I also have a Fort neighbor next door, and there are cameras and all kinds of stuff, and I grew up in the country, so I find that bizarre that they're aimed at my backyard, but oh well, I'm growing trees to block it. But anyway, this gives you an idea of my start of what I call French countrifying, because I like things to be beautiful and functional. So what I did was I took out this section here was a lower deck. It had 2 steps down. So I poured the cement pad and created 3 removable pieces of decking that are on their own feet. And then there is a little stairwell that goes down and all the way around for making sure we can service it. I took one of my fence posts from my former deck design. I reclaimed materials, and we created railings, kept the architectural integrity of the home in place. It's absolutely a beautiful house. I don't know who the architect was, but they did a phenomenal job right down to this detail. And so this gives my elderly guests a place to put their hand to come down, and it also prevents anyone from tumbling in that direction. The only other thing I will say about my swim spa, I did get the folding cover with this lift, but this is what I want to point out. This flap folds toward the prevailing wind. If I had realized that at the time, I would have had them reverse the way that this folds over. And so my next step is to really get this cleaned up after the pollen stops and put maybe get a decorative piece of teak that I can put over the top so that it also kind of covers and protects the cover, because those can be expensive to replace. And teak is light, and I'm thinking if I just got several boards that I can chain together, I can just slide them on and off as I use the spa, or whenever it makes sense. But anyway, I have plans for pots and plants and a little tiny stairwell that goes up here, because that's the corner where the stairs are. And yeah, safety, beauty, function. I have not regretted one day getting this Bullfrog Spa. This is where the pool would have gone, and I would have been forever cleaning. I would have been spending way too much time cleaning and destroyed where we love to play. We play catch, we play cornhole. We love our backyard. This guy loves our backyard. And so I wanted to be very cognizant of maintaining the beauty of that. This can also be moved, although I will say I think it would probably not be economical to move. I would probably convey it with the house if I ever sold it. But anyway, that's my tips for keeping things clean and beautiful. And one other little tip, I do find that getting just a section of garden hose and flooding it and creating a draw makes a great vacuum. And you can even put a vacuum head on it if you want, but I just find that the little hose does just fine just in getting that debris that falls to the bottom and into the seats. And it takes a little water out, but I find that keeping a little freshwater change every so often is wonderful. And I do have a whole house filter by APEC. I have the filter and the softener and RO water, of course, for drinking and cooking and my refrigerator and ice and things like that. But I do find that living in the city, starting with that to fill your spa, I wish you could have seen how beautiful that water was. It's just crystal clear and gorgeous in it. I almost hated to add the bromine, but things we must do. Anyway, this is for my Bullfrog Spa Lover community, and I hope these tips were helpful. Do not follow me. I do not have any more tips, but that's my 10 cents worth. All right, love you guys. Happy swimming.